season with the Cardinals. Well, uh, if you guys are waiting for baseball, and this could get you interested in the upcoming season, start this and enjoy. I know I will. And I put this all on legend, so hard telling what's going to happen. We'll see. And this is game one of 162. So, enjoy.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Milwaukee Brewers.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
Jimmy Nelson gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Kristen Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014. Covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
So striding in, Jose Martinez. He will lead this
Leading
one off
the
today.
afternoon for St. Louis, the right fielder, Jose Martinez.
First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 111.
Here's the 0-1. Right side. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Colton Wong will stand in as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. Martinez on at first, nobody out. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. 2 hits in 7 tries. From the stretch. In there, strike 1. Goldschmidt is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods. But
meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The third base, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he'll take a look at ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Scorched to third. And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, and a double steal try here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And he fouls this one off. Runners are at first and second with one away. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Fouled off. He'll try it again, 3-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul DeYoung, and a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. So this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Cardinals 1 and the with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Miles Michaelis is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
First offering on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
The shortstop.
Next for Milwaukee, Hernan Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In is Christian Yelich, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Yelich bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Brewers have come back to tie things at 1.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Batting fourth.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 0-2 count and the pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. He got him.
Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. Just 3 for 14. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Two balls and a strike to Molina.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Now batting, Harrison Bader. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch on its way. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
There's a strike. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to live in the outer half of the plate, then you're going to have to dive out there and get it. And that's exactly what he did. Hey, that's a heck of a job right there, going the other way after seeing 3 pitches on the outer half.
Into the box, Miles Michaelis, as he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1. The 1-0. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Shaw is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, right fielder.
2 on here with
Jose.
1 man out. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Oh, and 1, here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Popped up. Aguilar is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. So it's 1st and 2nd with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Molina on second. Bader on at first with 2 down. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And he fouls this one off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Payoff pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there. The throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Standing in, Paul Goldschmidt, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Cards lead it 2-1. Digging in now for the Brewers, Mike Moustakas. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Fouled off. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, this is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a look at the pitch. No one out with a runner at second. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-1 home. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning. B-roll leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Oh, and Braun connects on one in the air to deep left field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A three-run homer here for Ryan Braun. First home run of the campaign for him, and they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
In now, Jimmy Nelson.
The pitcher, Jimmy.
He grounds it sharply to third. Taken in by Carpenter, and the throw to first is in time, one gone. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Coming to the plate now, Hernan Perez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 0-1 delivery. Grounded to the right. The throw from his knees. Throw got him at first, and a spectacular play that will end the inning. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Matt Carpenter. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And it's fouled away. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
To 2-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Paul DeYoung. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Ball 1. The 1-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail it here 4-2. So striding forward now, Christian Yelich. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well. There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1 ripped down the line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And here's the 3-2 from him. And another foul ball. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. Another full count pitch home. High in the air down the right field line. Martinez on the move, and no one will track it down. The payoff pitch one more time. Pops this one up. Goldschmidt has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. One. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Popped him up. Wong over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. 1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand one as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Next to bat for St. Louis, Yadier Molina. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he fouls this one off. Molina, who goes just by Yachty most of the time. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Popped up. And there's the first out. Standing in, Harrison Bader. He reached on a single in his first try.
Harrison Bader.
First delivery to him on the way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone, get himself back in this count.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and into bat next, the pitcher Miles Michaelis. He's set, and the pitch. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
Second baseman.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. In there, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Ready with the 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Here's the 2-2. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch on its way. Full count still. The payoff pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Ready with the payoff pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Pulled toward right center field. Here comes Yelich. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Windup and the 1-0 pitch, and he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
Nope,
and that misses. 2-1. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Standing in now, Ryan Braun. as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for one. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well, a double play.
The pitcher, number 52, Jimmy Nelson.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the pitcher, Jimmy Nelson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Fouled off. And a full count to Kane. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Nelson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Skied into very shallow right. Martinez moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Softly hit to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Line, but speared on a hop. And that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up a big-time RBI man, Marcell Ozuna. First offering on its way. In there, 0-1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. King is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Score holds at 4-3. Stepping up now, Hernan Perez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The shortstop, Hernan Perez.
Now here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. So 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Swing and a line drive. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line, a fair ball.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality
Now
pitch on the inside
right
half of the
fielder.
plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Christian Yelich. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Two-0 count, the pitch, and it's fouled away. Perez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Throw over to first, a dive, but he's back. Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now batting, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Striding into the box, Jesus Aguilar. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
No balls and a strike to count. From the stretch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Adam Wainwright is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Wainwright.
Into the box now, Travis Shaw, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now a 5-3 game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Stepping in, Mike Moustakas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Next to Milwaukee, the catcher, Yasmani.
Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. His career line against Wainwright, 2 hits in 7 tries. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's throw into left, a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And the throw's going to hold that second runner over at third, so they'll just plate the 1 here.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan.
Bases are loaded here with 1 away. And that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Shot toward right center. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Now batting.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Into the box, Jimmy Nelson, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now.
Fielder, number 6.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. His career line against Wainwright. He's got a batting average of .444. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. The 1-0. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 3 runs already home here. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's an 8-3 ball game.
Up next for Milwaukee, the shortstop, Hernan.
Stepping in, Hernan Perez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Wainwright comes set. Here it is. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
Love that pitch right there. And he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
This is flared out towards second. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. Another good inning for the Brewers. It's about time to roll out the barrel. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Brandon Woodruff takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 53, Brandon Woodruff.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater. And this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Yadier Molina. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Woodruff, a 6'4" right-hander. He was selected in the 11th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And the count will be full. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison.
So coming to the plate, Harrison Bader. He's set. Here it comes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Molina, base runner at first with 1 out. Here it comes on 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Perez into shallow left, but he won't get there. It falls in. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Jairo Munoz is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Now the 1-1 pitch is outside for a ball. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Hit out towards second. To second for 1. Relayed to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Brewers are out in front, 8-3. John Gant is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 53, John Gant.
At the plate, Christian Yelich. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Not great. He's 1 for 8.
Christian.
Now the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
A runner at first with no outs here. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Fouled away. Nobody out. Runner on first. The count now at 2-2. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. DeYoung backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Ready now, Travis Shaw. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. Here it comes on 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Jose Martinez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Here's Colton Wong now. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Now in the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
0-1. They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So instead of leading off the following inning, Matt Carpenter bats next with 2 away.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Carpenter. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 1-0. And a ball, 1-0.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Into center field, line drive base hit. And that certainly represents a career milestone. Hit number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a milestone that's going to get everyone talking, but as of individual, you have to feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy case.
Digging in, Marcell Ozuna. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. At the knees, strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Braun has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cards strand a couple. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
The second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Strike called, 2-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. And he fouls this one off. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And there's ball one. His prior history in this matchup, he's 2 for 4. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Moustakas leads off second with nobody out. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. At the plate, Ryan Braun. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1 out and a runner on third. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor, 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is off the plate, up and away.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 53.
Ben Gamble will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Ben Gamble.
Low for the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Lorenzo Cain is on deck. Here it is on 3-0. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Here's the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout. And at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Pulled toward right center field. Martinez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Number 6.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Lorenzo Cain. In his career against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 6. He's set, and the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. This one's down to third. Carpenter is there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Jacob Barnes is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 50, Jacob Barnes.
Digging in, Paul DeYoung. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Paul DeYoung.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Not close. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier.
Ready for another chance? Yadier Molina, a couple of walks for him thus far. From the stretch. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Aguilar ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Dexter Fowler will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Dexter Fowler.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Brewers lead it 8-3. John Brebbia is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
Striding in, Hernan Perez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Hernan Perez.
First offering on its way. And that misses, ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Popped straight up. Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out.
The batter.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. DeYoung is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th. And up next will be the power hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Martinez moves over, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Stepping into the box, Jose Martinez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Martinez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. Swing and a rocket to third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
The second baseman, Colton.
Digging in once again, Colton Wong. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Zero. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
In tight with the sinker. Ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
8-3 is today's final. The Brewers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jimmy Nelson gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Miles Michaelis was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 8 runs on 14 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Our paid attendance at Miller Park this afternoon, 41,900. The Brewers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.